For anyone familiar with Formula One, Max Verstappen is a name that hardly needs explaining. With 62 Grand Prix victories across a decade, records as the youngest race winner and fastest lap holder, plus a season packed with unprecedented wins, his resume speaks for itself. Listing all his achievements would take ages. In short, this second-generation racing star is widely considered one of the greatest drivers the sport has ever seen. Beyond his dominance on the track, Verstappen's passion extends to an extraordinary lineup of cars. His collection is as diverse as it is exclusive, featuring rare high-performance machines, many of them from Aston Martin, highlighting his clear preference for powerful V12 engines. Here's a closer look at some standout pieces from his remarkable garage. The newest arrival in Max Verstappen's garage is the ABT Audi RS6 Legacy Edition, a highly exclusive model with only 200 examples upgraded by renowned tuner ABT Sportsline. Even in standard form, the RS6 is no slouch, producing 591 horsepower and 590 pounds-ft of torque. ABT takes things further, boosting output to 750 horsepower in aggressive jump, though not their most extreme offering. In fact, they've pushed this platform as far as 1,000 horsepower and 848 pounds-ft, making Verstappen's version seem almost restrained by comparison. Max Verstappen's journey behind the wheel began with something far more modest, Renault Clio. Ironically, he had already been handling machines far more powerful long before owning a regular road car. In fact, he secured his FIA Super license even before getting his standard driver's license. His connection to racing was so strong that he later bought one of his early race cars, mentioning how closely it resembled the feel of an F1 machine. Built with the circuit in mind, the Ferrari 488 Pista proved its capability by lapping the Fiorano test track in just 1 minute and 21.5 seconds. Impressive, 3.4 seconds quicker than the legendary Ferrari Enzo. While Ferrari produced over 10,000 units of the 488 GTB, the more hardcore Pista remains far rarer, with roughly 3,500 examples made. It's clearly a popular choice in Monaco too, with fellow F1 driver Charles Leclerc also owning one. Designed as a Grand Tour with room for 4, the DBS Superleggera stands out in Max Verstappen's lineup as one of the few cars capable of carrying more than just the driver. It blends long-distance comfort with serious performance, hitting a top speed of 211 miles per hour and sprinting from 0 to 60 in under 3.5 seconds. Calling it practical might be a bit of a stretch, but compared to a hardcore two-seat machine like the Valkyrie, it's certainly the more relaxed way to travel. Priced at around $1.8 million, the Monza SP2 ranks among the most exclusive and expensive cars in Verstappen's garage. It isn't street legal in the United States, meaning ownership there typically falls under the show or display exemption, more like owning a collectible masterpiece than a daily driver. And honestly, that classification fits, with styling inspired by the 1950s Monza Barchettas that helped define Ferrari's legacy. The SP2 feels less like a conventional car and more like a rolling tribute to one of Italy's most iconic automotive brands. Powered by a Cosworth-built V12, capable of generating an astonishing amount of mustos and pushing toward a 250 miles per hour top speed, the Valkyrie somehow qualifies as road legal, though it hardly feels like it should. It's also one of the machines Max is often spotted driving out in public, blurring the line between race car and street car. In many ways, it's the closest thing to a Formula One experience you can legally drive on the road, making it a perfect match for a 3-time world champion. The car has stirred up a bit of controversy as well, not for excessive speed, but for a moment caught on camera where Verstappen reached for the touchscreen while driving.